All right, let's get on the road, baby. Oh, she purrs like a kitten. I love it. Oh, I'm in my happy place, friends. Even with these clouds, even with the clouds and the wildfire smoke, this is awesome. So this is my first time back on the bike in a week. We're gonna go down the road and see how she feels. Oh my goodness. She feels tight, boss, tight. Can I get a brake? She needs to turn out. I'm gonna turn out in front of that truck. Oh yeah. Love it, baby. Oh yeah. She definitely feels good. Hell yeah. I know I don't have my normal coffee mug today. It happens. It just not fit in the cup holder in my wife's car. So I gotta bring my old Contigo. Anyway, skip. We're gonna ride Ball Road. It's one of my favorite roads up here. We're gonna ride this because it's a nice, peaceful ride, and it's got corners and stuff. Nice, peaceful ride. Road. Word, John. Words. God, I can't even speak today. But if I find a pull-off, there's one thing I want to check. That was an issue, and I did a video about it here. Yeah, spoiler alert, it's the shock. Because I still have the shock suspenders on this bike. I want to make sure that it's still set at 8. 8 is great, and that's where I left it. But I've been riding a couple of miles. How does the bike feel? Does it feel any different? And now, if you ride a motorcycle, you tend to be more in tune with your vehicle than most that drive a car or truck. That's my opinion. I am very in tune with this bike. I put enough miles on it that I can usually tell when something's off by a smidgen. That is a scientific term, ladies and gentlemen, smidgen. It means 2 iotas. It's just bigger than an iota, okay? And before I forget, a huge shout out to Harley Davidson of Frederick, and specifically Tom the Master Tech, for taking a few minutes out of his day, because I saw him in the shop. He had a bike on his lift he was working on. So for him to take a few minutes out of his day and explain things to us, I think is really awesome. So thanks again, Tom, for that. Like he's watching. He's too busy to be watching my videos. See, I told you, corners, baby, corners. And we're gonna let this truck get ahead of us. I'm gonna pull over and check my suspenders. Yep, Reels Mill. Oh, okay, you're gonna turn right, no signal. Okay, awesome. Turn the bike off, turn the signal off. Man, even the kickstand seems tighter. Maybe that's the placebo effect, but I should be able to look down in here. Hopefully you can see in there. It's at 8, perfect. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. Cover bike. So anyway, your time of frame is time of frame. Frame of time, I don't know, time frame is, it's the end of June here, and I got the bike serviced. And I want to talk a minute about Harley dealers, because in my area, they're typically backed up this time of year for 4 weeks solid. And I called around, other dealers were backed up 4 weeks. But as I understand it, this dealership hired a new tech, and he's crushing it. And he's been able to get their backlog down to 2 weeks. I love it. I actually got the service done before I hit 25,000 miles because I had an available time slot. I mean, who'd have thunk it? And something Tom didn't mention, but when I got my estimate done for how much this was going to cost, so I could make sure I was financially prepared, that's a thing you should do, pro tip. Look at this corner. Oh, this corner is beautiful. Love it. The number was a little bit higher than what the final charge was. And from what I have been able to glean from conversations with several people, is that they plan for a certain number of parts to be replaced and the costs of those parts. And then if they go through the bike and they don't have to replace those parts, they don't charge you. So obviously they didn't charge me for the stuff they didn't need. And I think that's really good. I happen to like when service places treat me like a human being and my bike as more than a number. And so I have a lot of appreciation for that. Plus, they put up with my BS. But that is really cool. So the bike feels, like I said, a little bit more tightened down, put together, built right. I don't know. It seems like they tightened some loose things. The shifting specifically, the shifting seems a lot better. And the bike just seems a little bit quieter, not quieter, but smoother. Definitely not running as rough. It was definitely time for an oil change. So even though they say 5K, maybe 4,500 or 4,000 is better. But they used Sin 3, they did all the normal things, so I'm happy there. Bike will run until 30K at this point. Yeah, oh, look at this. We're gonna come over this hill. Is it pretty? No, it's just fields.
It's not as simple as black and white. You had the best years of my life, and out of sight isn't always out of mind. You had the best years of my life. Radio.
Anyway, before I go rambling on, thank you so much for checking out the video. Thanks again to Harley Davidson of Frederick and Tom. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Don't forget the 2 mantras. 1, you have a 100% track record of making it through a bad day. And 2, do something nice for yourself every day. Even if it's going for a ride when it's super cloudy and smoky, you know. Well, it's not like the air quality's gonna bother me much. See ya. Man, I couldn't have timed that any better. Here's the end of this road. So cool. Bye.